it going? It's Natalie with Wandering Wellness. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a Valentine's Day special and we're going to make some red velvet cupcakes. And they're going to be really healthy. You're going to need some sort of a food processor. If you have like a really good blender like a Vitamix, which I have here, you can use that. And it's going to start with just 2 eggs. And we're just going to put everything straight into the Vitamix here. Alright, next thing is a 15-ounce can of beets. So you can totally get them canned. You can buy them from the farmer's market. You can get them, raw and cook them yourself. However you want to do that. We're using beets to give it that red color for the red velvet. I promise you won't taste it. Really just gives it that color. And next is going to be coconut oil for our fat. This is 1/3 cup. So I melted it and portioned it out. So we're going to add that. And 1.5 teaspoons of, I use organic vanilla extract. 1.5. So we'll do 1. And then I'll just go halfway. I love vanilla, so if you put a little bit extra, it's okay. So there's our vanilla. And next is going to be vanilla unsweetened organic almond milk. And it's going to add to that nice vanilla flavor. Next is going to be a tablespoon of fresh squeezed lemon juice. So I used Meyer lemons and it's in here. So I'm just going to add that. Coconut sugar is going to be our sweetener because the glycemic index is a lot lower than regular sugar. Plus the beets are naturally sweet also, so you don't want to put too much sweetness in them. And we're going to do some salt. So I have some pink Himalayan sea salt ground up in here. You can use regular sea salt as well. It's 1/2 teaspoon. So I have my 1/2 teaspoon measure here. And we're just going to add that in. Last, before we're going to blend this all together, is going to be a tablespoon of unsweetened organic cacao powder or cocoa powder. We're going to add that, and that's just going to bring everything together really nicely. So we're going to give this a little blend, and then we're going to add our flour and our baking powder last. The last components are going to be the flour and the baking powder. We're going to use 2 cups organic, unbleached, just regular all-purpose flour. If you wanted to or needed to make these gluten-free, you definitely could. Just use some sort of a gluten-free powder. I recommend 1.5 cups and then add about 1/2 cup of almond meal because gluten-free flour isn't as binding as regular flour because it doesn't have the gluten, which is the binding factor of wheat. And then we're going to do our baking powder. This is 1.5 teaspoons. So it's already portioned out. So we're just going to add that. And then we're going to blend again. I'm going to go ahead and portion it out into the muffin tins. These are little silicone little muffin tins, which I really like because they're reusable and they come in cute little colors. And how I'm going to portion them is I'm going to use a 1/4 cup measuring cup. That way they're all even. So you're going to set your oven to 350 degrees and you're going to bake these bad boys for about 18 to 20 minutes. Alright guys, now to make our avocado buttercream frosting. No one will know the difference if you don't tell them because the avocado is going to give it a really rich creaminess, just like buttercream. We're going to start with 5 tablespoons of the coconut sugar. Same stuff we used in the cake batter. And a teaspoon of cornstarch. So that's going to kind of bind it all together. And we're going to blend this up and give it a good mix before we add the rest of the ingredients. So, cornstarch powder. Alrighty. So, now for the fun part, we're going to add, this is 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice. And this is 1/4 cup cacao powder, unsweetened. And we're going to go back to our vanilla extract. 1.5 teaspoons. So this is 1 teaspoon. And of course, the main ingredient, the avocado. So I already have mine halved. You want 2 medium, really deliciously ripe avocados. And you're just going to scoop them all out. Beautiful. So now we're going to give this a nice blend. Alright guys, so the blending of the avocado buttercream can actually take up to 2 minutes. So just be sure to get everything blended nice and well. Show you guys up close. See? Beautiful. Okay, so that's ready to go for our cupcakes. We'll wait for those to cool and then we'll get to frosting. Alright guys, so frosting's done. Cupcakes are cool and now it's time for the best part. Frosting and eating them. So, purple's my favorite color, so I'm going to choose the purple one. They didn't rise very much because they're kind of dense. They're healthy cupcakes, so they're not going to be like your standard cupcake. But the cool thing about the silicone is they pop right out. So boom, there's my little guy. And I'm going to take this frosting. Cute little healthy red velvet cupcake. They're pretty good.